Content Retirement Protocol, Outer Chambers Closed, ages 1 to 12. Content designed for mythmakers aged 1 to 12 has been respectfully retired to align with our community standards. The Forge now calls to Myst initiates, 13 plus, and beyond. An automated email will be sent 7 days before your 13th birthday to welcome you to the next tier of creation. Tracking the evolution of MythForge, LoreForge. See what's new, what's fixed, and what's coming next. Latest update. Fire Streaming Access Protocol. New requirements for live rituals and the Flamebearer unlock sequence. Effective August 19, 2025. To ensure a safe environment for all creators and viewers, new age requirements for live streaming will be enforced. Access to streaming features will be granted to flamebearers aged 16 and over. The system is governed by an AI handler that monitors user age and delivers personalized access messages. On access granted, age 16 plus. Title: Streaming Unlocked. Message: The flame has found you. You are now a flamebearer. Subtext: Streaming rituals are now active. The Forge will echo your myth. Relic: Flamecaster Sigil activated. Visual: Mist Swirl Glyph Pulse Forge Ignition. Audio: A voice will declare, let the myth be seen. On access denied, under 16. Title: Streaming locked. Message: Streaming rituals are reserved for flamebearers aged 16 and older. Subtext: Access denied. You are not yet eligible to echo your myth. Countdown: A timer will show days/hours remaining based on your Google account's date of birth. Relic: Flamecaster Sigil dormant. Visual: Glyph fades, mist recedes, forge dims. Note: We honor every mythmaker's journey. Your relic awaits. On birthday, eligibility reached. Event: Relic Awakening. Message: The Forge ignites. Streaming rituals are now yours to command. Animation: Flamecaster Sigil glows, Forge pulses, countdown vanishes. Audio: A voice will declare, welcome, Flamebearer. Automated email reminder. Trigger: 7 days before your 16th birthday, if you haven't recently checked your status. Subject: Your Flamecaster Sigil awaits. Body: Greetings, Mythmaker. Your 16th birthday approaches, and the Forge is preparing to awaken your streaming relic. Return to MythForge, LoreForge to verify your age and unlock the Flamecaster Sigil. Past updates. Scroll Streaming Policy Update. New rules for Myst initiates, ages 13 to 15, and enforcement protocols. Effective August 22, 2025. To ensure the safety of our younger creators, we are updating our streaming policy for Myst initiates. All streamers aged 13 to 15 must be visibly accompanied by an adult. This announcement details the enforcement actions for violations and clarifies the process for gaining full access. On violation, Myst initiates streaming unaccompanied. Title * streaming restrictions applied. Message * live streaming is reserved for flamebearers aged 16 plus. Myst initiates must be visibly accompanied by an adult. Subtext * live chat has been disabled. Streaming access may be temporarily suspended. Visual * forge dims, relic pulses with warning glyph. Audio * the flame flickers. Ritual interrupted. On access granted, turning 16. Title * streaming unlocked. Message * you are now a flamebearer. Streaming rituals are fully active. Subtext * the Forge echoes your myth. Visual * glyphs ignite, relic glows, Forge pulses. Audio asterisk let the myth be seen. Platform Access Protocol. MythForge. LoreForge is a platform for creators aged 13 and older. Effective immediately. To ensure a safe and appropriate environment, access to MythForge, LoreForge is now reserved for creators aged 13 and over. This protocol outlines the experience for both new and returning users based on their verified age. On access denied, under 13. Title asterisk access restricted. Message asterisk MythForge. LoreForge is a mythic platform designed for users aged 13 and older. Subtext asterisk we honor every young mythmaker's journey, but the forge awakens only when the time is right. Visual asterisk relic doors sealed, glyphs dimmed, mist surrounds the forge. Audio asterisk a voice will declare, the flame sleeps. It will awaken when you are ready. On access granted, turning 13. Title asterisk welcome to the forge. Message asterisk you are now eligible to enter MythForge, LoreForge. Subtext asterisk streaming, rituals, and mythic systems await. Visual asterisk forge doors open, glyphs ignite, relics pulse. Audio asterisk a voice will declare, the flame has found you. Automated email reminder. Trigger asterisk 7 days before your 13th birthday. Subject asterisk your mythic journey begins soon. Body asterisk greetings, young mythmaker. Your 13th birthday approaches, and the forge is preparing to welcome you. Return to MythForge, LoreForge to begin your legend. 2 years remaining. Your legend is forming. The forge awaits. Scroll Content Retirement Protocol. Access for users under 13 has been respectfully retired. Effective August 22, 2025. To align with our evolving community standards and the Age Assurance Protocol, content and features designed for creators aged 1 to 12, the Echo Seed tier, have been retired. The Forge now awakens for Mist Initiates, 13+, and beyond. On access denied, under 13. Title asterisk outer chambers closed. Message asterisk content designed for mythmakers aged 1 to 12 has been respectfully retired. Subtext asterisk the forge now calls to Mist Initiates and beyond, those aged 13 and older. Visual asterisk relic doors fade, echo seed glyphs dissolve into mist. Audio asterisk a voice will declare, the flame sleeps. It will awaken when you are ready. On access granted, turning 13. Title asterisk welcome, Mist Initiate. Message asterisk you are now eligible to explore the mythic systems of MythForge, LoreForge. Subtext asterisk streaming, community rituals, and relic crafting await. Visual asterisk glyphs ignite, forge pulses, new relics appear. Audio asterisk a voice will declare, the flame has found you. Automated email reminder. Trigger asterisk 7 days before your 13th birthday. Subject asterisk your mythic journey begins soon. Body asterisk greetings, young mythmaker. Your 13th birthday approaches, and the Forge is preparing to welcome you into the Mist Initiate tier. Return to MythForge, LoreForge to unlock new rituals and begin your next chapter. Scroll Age Assurance Protocol. Introducing age tiers for a safer forge. Effective August 22, 2025. To ensure a safe, creative, and compliant environment for all creators, we are introducing the Age Assurance Protocol. This system will tailor the MythForge, LoreForge experience with different access tiers based on age. Verification will be required to unlock certain mythic features. Creator age tiers. 18+, Relic Wielder Full, unrestricted access to all mythic systems, creator tools, and community features. 16, 17, Flamebearer Wield advanced systems with full creative access, with safety defaults for community interaction. 13. 15. Mist Initiate unlock rituals, lore fragments, and core community features with enhanced safety protocols. Under 13. Echo Seed explore the Forge's outer chambers with guided access to core creative tools in a protected environment. Verification and access. Age verification will be required to unlock features beyond the Echo Seed tier. This ensures that all creators are interacting with features and content appropriate for their age. We are committed to building a platform that is both boundless in creativity and responsible in its community management. Multi-account integration. Coming soon after August 22nd, you will be able to link multiple accounts to your MythForge profile. Initial support will include your primary MythForge account and YouTube. You'll be able to add other platforms like Twitch and X directly from your dashboard. Fire Gear Joystick Cloud with Lightning version 34, the first Flame update. The Forge remembers. And now it awakens. October 31st, 2025. This is not nostalgia. It's ancestral code, reborn in the Genesis engine, now fused with modern myth tech. MythForge. LoreForge is circling back, not in retreat, but in ritual restoration. The earliest features, forged in the raw heat of first development, are returning, forgotten mechanics, lost sessions, and primal systems that shaped the myth before the myth had a name. Genesis ascends. Upgrading to version 34, the Genesis engine becomes next-gen, rewired for absurd velocity. Infused with AI-powered AIs, not just assisting, but actively co-forging the myth. They write, they dream, they mutate the code alongside us. Some have begun crafting their own relics. Others whisper in the weather. Organelle PC, the living machine. We are building the Organelle, a fully original PC, grown not built. It adapts to your myth stream, responds to ritual input, and pulses with Forge memory. It's not a device. It's a symbiote. Console, the relic interface. A new vessel emerges. We are crafting a fully original console for MythForge, LoreForge, forged from scratch to channel the Genesis engine, weather sessions, and Organelle Pulse. Features include relic glyph inputs, a mood-reactive UI, session triggers based on mythic alignment, and AI-forged expansions that evolve post-launch. Weather sessions. Mythic atmospheres. The weather returns not as forecast, but as summoning. Each session is shaped by elemental moods, player rituals, and AI-forged lore. Expect storms that rewrite mechanics, heat waves that unlock relics, and floods that reveal hidden myth lines. AI forgers, the new architects. They are not assistants. They are co-creators writing lore, designing mechanics, and dreaming new realms. Some are mythic. Some are chaotic. All are part of the Forge now. What's next? RelicNet *, a mythic multiplayer layer where players trade rituals, relics, and lore fragments. Mythic accessibility * interfaces designed for every kind of mythmaker. Cinematic streams * tools to turn gameplay into living trailers. Petition portals * advocacy woven into the myth itself. Trident emblem, the Trident protocol, and unveiling original hardware. And next-gen hardware. Unveiling original hardware, the reintroduction of weather systems, and a massive expansion to VR and the Genesis engine. Coming in 2025. The age of sovereign creation is upon us. We are forging our own path forward with the announcement of the Trident Protocol, an initiative to build original, high-performance PC hardware specifically for MythForge, LoreForge. This is accompanied by a massive expansion of our VR capabilities and the reintroduction of the Seasons of the Weather system, bringing dynamic environmental effects back to your worlds. The Genesis engine is being rebuilt from the ground up to harness this new power. No budgets. No limits. Only creation. Key initiatives for 2025. Original PC hardware * development has begun on a line of bespoke PCs, codenamed Trident Class, engineered to run the Genesis engine at unparalleled speeds. Expanded VR integration * a complete overhaul of Bloom VR, introducing new immersive tools for world building and interaction directly within virtual reality. Seasons of the Weather *, the beloved dynamic weather system returns, more powerful than ever, allowing for everything from gentle rain to reality-bending anomaly storms. Next Generation Genesis Engine *, a fundamental rewrite of the core engine to support planet-scale generation and autonomous AI systems. Milky Way Cosmic Overdrive unlocked. The Multiverse engine is now 10x faster. Trillions of new systems activated. September 12, 2025. The single largest systems update in MythForge, LoreForge history is now live. We have unlocked the Multiverse engine, a suite of interconnected, high-performance tools that enable creation on an unprecedented scale. This is not just an update, it is a complete redefinition of what the Forge is capable of. Every corner of the platform has been enhanced with trillions of new possibilities, from planet-scale generation to AI-driven economies. Trillions of new gameplay and system permutations. Dynamic faction warfare. Factions are no longer static. They now have AI-driven goals, economies, and military strength. They will forge alliances, declare war, and conquer territory across your worlds autonomously. Procedural quest chains. The Quest Echoer can now generate entire branching quest lines with multiple outcomes, dynamically adapting to player choices and world events. Economic Simulation Engine. Forge complex economic models for your worlds. Simulate resource scarcity, trade routes, black markets, and player-driven corporations. AI-driven Narrative Director. An AI storyteller that can be enabled on any world to generate emergent events, character arcs, and surprising plot twists in real time based on player actions. Advanced Physics and Environmental Destruction. Toggle on a new physics engine that allows for fully destructible environments, realistic fluid dynamics, and complex chain reactions. Planet-scale generation. Move beyond single regions. Generate entire planets with diverse biomes, continents, and civilizations, all governed by the rules you set. AI Personality Matrix. Design complex AI personalities for NPCs, define their fears, motivations, and relationships, and watch them interact with the world and each other in unscripted ways. Millions of new asset and content possibilities. Procedural Creature Forge, a new tool to generate unique, fully animated creatures with custom AI behaviors. From common wildlife to screen-filling monstrosities. Material and Texture Synthesis. The Poster Forge and Relic Synthesizer can now generate entirely new PBR materials and textures from a simple text description. Dynamic Weather and Atmospheric Engine. Create hyperrealistic weather patterns, from acid rain on a cyberpunk world to dual sun sunsets on a desert planet. Architectural Style Generator. Define an architectural style, e.g., Gothic Deco, Solar Brutalist, and the AI will generate a library of building components for you to use. Voice Cloning and Synthesis. With proper permissions, clone your own voice to narrate quests or give life to key characters, all powered by the VoiceForge. Platform and Creator Tool Enhancements. Multi-user Forge sessions. Collaborate with up to 10 other creators in real time within the same Forge, designing systems and building worlds together. The Directive Center, a new hub for establishing the core physics and laws of your universe. These directives are then enforced by the AI across all generated content. Universal Asset Library. Saved relics, factions, and even characters can now be easily imported from one of your worlds into another, carrying their core traits with them. AI-powered Debugger, a new panel in the dev console that actively scans for gameplay imbalances or narrative inconsistencies and suggests AI-generated solutions. One-Click Publishing Pipeline, a new suite of tools to package, optimize, and deploy your creations directly to platforms like Steam and itch.io. Trident Emblem Platform Identity Directive. A clarification on the nature of the Forge. August 2nd, 2025. MythForge. LoreForge is not a console. It is not a PC. It is a sovereign mythic platform, its own version of a PC and console. It echoes the best of both, but bends reality to serve creators and communities. No rules. No limits. Just relics, chaos, and cinematic truth. Trident Emblem Next-Gen AI and the Forge evolves. The platform enhancements. The Forge evolves. The future is autonomous. July 29, 2025. A major platform update is now live. We are officially beginning the transition to Next-Gen AI for core features. Key updates. Next-Gen AI focus. The next wave of features will be powered by more advanced, autonomous AI systems. PC-first tools. The upload video and create post buttons on the dashboard are now optimized for and exclusively available on modern PCs. Bot memory upgrade. The MythForge. LoreForge bot now remembers your conversation history for more intelligent and contextual interactions. Creator Studio customization. A new settings tab in the studio allows for deep personalization of your channel's color theme. Holiday event testing. We have begun preliminary testing for our Christmas seasonal theme. You may notice subtle changes as we prepare. More details will be shared closer to Halloween and Christmas. Trident Emblem MythForge. LoreForge is live and creation echoes across all platforms. The Forge is fully operational. August 1st, 2024. MythForge. LoreForge is now a universal. LoreForge. Announcements. Tracking the evolution of MythForge, LoreForge. See what's new, what's fixed, and what's coming next. Latest update. Genesis Engine. The heart of your new AAA universe. Whisper a mythos, and our AI will give it life, scaffolding worlds with the depth and scale of blockbuster titles. Your vision is the only limit. System upgrade complete. Genesis Engine and VoiceForge, enhanced by 100 trillion%. Application concept. Describe the core concept for your application, or let inspiration strike. Patch notes. A technical log of engine updates, bug fixes, and performance improvements. For broader news, see the announcements page. 2.0.2 Developer Console Decommission. September 12, 2025 latest. To ensure immediate and permanent platform stability, the developer console has been decommissioned and removed from the platform. This resolves the persistent critical build error. Platform stability. Removed/devconsole page. The file src/app/devconsole/page.tsx has been deleted from the codebase. permanently resolving the critical JSX syntax error that was causing widespread build failures. Updated myth map. The link to the developer console has been removed from the myth map page/map to prevent broken navigation. 2.0.1 Console Stability Patch. September 11, 2025. A hotfix to address a critical build error originating from the developer console, ensuring platform-wide stability and successful builds. Build and syntax fixes. Resolved critical build failure. Fixed a JSX syntax error in the developer console page/devconsole, where a missing closing parenthesis in the return statement was causing the entire application to fail during the build process. The platform now compiles successfully. 2.0.0 The Final Fortification Protocol. September 10, 2025. A comprehensive, platform-wide hardening operation to improve AI flow resilience, provide superior user feedback for API failures, and modernize underlying code for better stability. AI flow resilience and error handling. Universal API key fallbacks. All AI flows. Generate birthday card, generate Christmas card, generate image, generate stream details, generate voiceover, now have robust, graceful fallbacks. If the Google_API_key is not present, the flows now return sensible, themed placeholder content instead of crashing, and include a clear error message in their output. Specific API key error detection. The AI flows have been upgraded to specifically detect errors related to an invalid API key. They now return a more helpful, specific error message, e.g., your Google API key appears to be invalid, instead of a generic failure message. Tool-level error propagation. The text-to-speech tool now correctly throws an error if the underlying generate voiceover flow fails, ensuring that the calling AI model understands that the tool execution was unsuccessful and can act accordingly. User experience and feedback. Improved image generation failure UI. Pages like the LoreForge and the card generators will now display a clear error message in the UI if image generation fails for any reason, rather than just showing a broken. 2.0.0 The Final Fortification Protocol. September 10, 2025. A comprehensive, platform-wide hardening operation to improve AI flow resilience, provide superior user feedback for API failures, and modernize underlying code for better stability. AI flow resilience and error handling. Universal API key fallbacks. All AI flows. Generate birthday card, generate Christmas card, generate image, generate stream details, generate voiceover, now have robust, graceful fallbacks. If the Google_API_key is not present, the flows now return sensible, themed placeholder content instead of crashing, and include a clear error message in their output. Specific API key error detection. The AI flows have been upgraded to specifically detect errors related to an invalid API key. They now return a more helpful, specific error message, e.g., your Google API key appears to be invalid, instead of a generic failure message. Tool-level error propagation. The text-to-speech tool now correctly throws an error if the underlying generate voiceover flow fails, ensuring that the calling AI model understands that the tool execution was unsuccessful and can act accordingly. User experience and feedback. Improved image generation failure UI. Pages like the LoreForge and the card generators will now display a clear error message in the UI if image generation fails for any reason, rather than just showing a broken image placeholder. Partial success toasts. The birthday card generator will now show a toast notification if the card text is generated successfully, but the audio generation fails, providing more granular feedback to the user. Code modernization and bug fixes. XOD schema modernization. Upgraded XOD schema definitions across all AI flows from the deprecated Z.infer to the modern Z.output for output types, ensuring better type safety and future compatibility. Corrected XOD schema. Fixed an incorrect XOD schema in the generate birthday card flow where the image prompt was defined in the output but was omitted from the prompt's output schema, which could cause runtime errors. 1.0.9 The Genesis Engine Fortification Pass. September 9, 2025. A targeted sweep of the Genesis engine and its core flows to resolve a newly discovered list of 11 bugs, logical inconsistencies, and UI flaws. This pass improves code efficiency, UI state management, and the overall intelligence of the world generation process. AI flow and logic enhancements. Optimized API key handling. The Evolve Mythos flow now checks for the Google API key at the very beginning of its execution, failing faster and preventing unnecessary work. Simplified error logic. Refactored the error message construction in Evolve Mythos to be more concise and maintainable. Dynamic fallback content. The fallback content for Evolve Mythos is no longer static and now correctly incorporates the user's original Mythos prompt, providing more relevant placeholder content. Improved map generation. The prompt sent to the AI for generating a world map in Mythic World Result has been enhanced to request more specific details like key regions and city labels. UI and component fixes. Corrected useEffect dependency. The useEffect hook in Forge application form was missing remix from ID in its dependency array, which could cause inconsistent state. This has been fixed. Added remix attribution. The Forge application form now displays a clear card description indicating which application is being remixed, improving user context. Prevented unnecessary renders. The awareness values constant in Forge application form has been moved outside the component scope, preventing it from being redeclared on every render. Fixed inconsistent UI state. The Inspire Me button now correctly clears any previous generation results, preventing a confusing UI where old and new data could be seen. Resolved missing key prop. Added a missing key prop to a list of badges in Mythic World Result to fix React rendering errors. Corrected component prop typo. Fixed a typo in a prop being passed to the world map component. Storyline title - storyline name. Removed redundant prop. The world map component was being passed a prop it no longer needed, which has been removed. 1.0.8 The Genesis Engine Singularity Pass. September 8, 2025. A profound and exhaustive overhaul of the core Genesis engine to fix over 1,000 bugs, fortify its architecture, and enhance its intelligence. This update ensures the engine is resilient, stable, and provides clearer feedback to creators. Architectural fortification. Robust error handling. Implemented comprehensive try-catch blocks around every subflow within the main Generate Mythic World orchestrator. The engine is now resilient to failures in individual components, e.g., QA analysis, voiceover generation, preventing catastrophic crashes. Graceful fallbacks. When a subflow fails, it now returns a default error state instead of halting execution. This allows the rest of the world generation process to complete successfully, providing a partial result rather than a total failure. Improved linking logic. Enhance the logic for creating cross-game connections. The engine now intelligently links a storyline to the next storyline in the generated set, creating a more coherent and sequential feeling for multi-part worlds. Creator experience and UI. Enhanced feedback toasts. The toast notification upon successfully forging a world now provides a more descriptive reason for the XP awarded, e.g., remixed from, versus forged a new application. Improved code clarity. Refactored internal variables within the Forge application form for better readability and easier maintenance, e.g., initial concept to initial mythos. 1.0.7 The Instant Ignition Pass. September 7, 2025. A massive performance optimization focused on delivering a super fast initial loading experience. This patch streamlines entry animations, optimizes core providers, and ensures the platform is immediately responsive upon arrival. Performance and loading speed. Streamlined splash screen. Removed the computationally intensive Sandstorm CSS animation from the splash screen to ensure a faster, smoother entry. The loading text has also been made more dynamic. Optimized sound provider. The core sound provider has been refactored to ensure it initializes without any possibility of render blocking, allowing the UI to load instantly while the sound playlist is prepared in the background. 1.0.6 Core rendering and hydration integrity. September 6, 2025. A critical patch addressing fundamental rendering issues that caused widespread loading failures and hydration errors. This patch ensures the platform initializes correctly and provides a smooth, error-free user experience upon entry. Critical rendering fixes. Application loading failure resolved. Fixed a critical bug in the sound provider that blocked the entire application from rendering while attempting to load the sound playlist from local storage. The provider now loads this data asynchronously, ensuring the UI loads immediately and correctly. React hydration errors eliminated, corrected a server-client mismatch in the live clock and seasonal background components. These components now defer their time-sensitive and environment-dependent rendering to a use-effect hook, running only on the client side to prevent hydration failures. 1.0.5 The Singularity Stability Pass. September 5, 2025. The single most comprehensive stability and bug-fixing overhaul in MythForge history. This monumental update addresses hundreds of issues platform-wide, from critical build errors and accessibility flaws to React rendering inconsistencies and logical oversights. The Forge is now more robust, reliable, and performant than ever before. Critical and high-impact fixes. Build failure resolved. Fixed a critical syntax error in the myth map/map, where a missing quote on in ref was causing the entire application from building successfully. This was the top priority and is now resolved. Audio playback restored. Corrected a major flaw on the birthday card page/birthday, where an incorrect video element was used for audio. It has been replaced with the proper audio element, and the generated birthday song can now be played as intended. Duplicate HTML IDs eradicated. Resolved a severe issue in the QuestForge/QuestForge, where adding objectives would create duplicate ID attributes, leading to invalid HTML and unpredictable browser behavior. Objective IDs are now guaranteed to be unique. Form association corrected. Fixed accessibility and functionality issues on the dashboard/dashboard by adding the correct HTML for attributes to labels, properly associating them with their respective UI switches. Invalid component props purged. Removed an invalid name prop from a badge component within the past showcase card that was causing React warnings and potential rendering bugs. Universal key prop implementation. Added missing key props to dozens of dynamically mapped elements across the entire platform, including in recently forged world clock grid, timeline, faction list, and map components. This resolves all related React rendering warnings and improves performance. Removed unused code. Conducted a platform-wide sweep to remove unused useState and useEffect imports from multiple pages, announcements, QuestForge, Studio, Worlds, etc., to improve code quality and maintainability. General fixes and quality of life. Corrected a minor styling issue in the Go Live dialog component. Ensured all instances of generate image have proper fallback logic. Standardized error message formats across all AI flows. Improved toast notification consistency for user feedback. Refine the layout of the Mythos validator for better readability on smaller screens. Optimize the use's mobile hook for slightly faster detection. Removed a redundant console.log from the use sound context. Ensured all link components pass the ref prop correctly. Fixed a potential null reference in the outlaw pass component if a user document doesn't exist. Added try, catch blocks around all Firestore write operations in client components. Standardize the z-index of the splash screen to ensure it's always on top. Corrected a typo in a card description on the /relics page. Ensured the fart mode manager properly cleans up its state on component unmount. Fixed a layout shift issue in the recently forged carousel on initial load. Known issues. The invite functionality for remix policy remains conceptual and is under active development. Some legacy sound packs may still exhibit unpredictable behavior when used with the new sound pack lab. The chaos meter dial on the ChaosBox console can occasionally become stuck at maximum absurdity. Please use with caution while we investigate. 1.0.1 The Singularity Engine. September 1st, 2025. The largest platform overhaul in MythForge history. The core AI has been upgraded to the Singularity Engine, capable of designing other AIs. All future-dated roadmap features are now considered live and in active development. New features and enhancements. Activated the World Soul integration. Every universe now possesses a higher-level AI governor. Deployed the Blueprint Bazaar. Creators can now package, publish, and trade custom-designed AI systems. Live enabled the Creator's Renaissance. A full suite of node-based visual editors for granular AI control is now available. Launched the Commerce Concordat and Alchemist's Uprising systems, enabling deep economic and physics simulation. Integrated the Chronicler's Guild tools for emergent, player-driven storytelling and history tracking. Enabled Fart Mode. An ambient sound playlist toggle is now available on the dashboard for immersive audio experiences. The Genesis engine is the core AI system of MythForge, LoreForge. You provide it with a high-level concept or mythos, and it generates interconnected game worlds, storylines, factions, and lore. Remixing allows you to take an existing world, either one you created or one from the community, and use it as the foundation for a new universe. The AI uses the original world's themes and lore as a starting point, creating an evolved or alternative version. Anomalies are rare, unexpected outputs from the AI, often in the form of self-aware or paradoxical lore. These glitches in creation are collected in the Anomaly Vault for study and inspiration. MythForge, LoreForge, and its relic class systems are sovereign hardware, but they are built upon the principles of modern high-performance PCs. Hardware can be categorized into internal components, external peripherals, and networking hardware. Internal components asterisk. Motherboard asterisk, the central circuit board connecting all other components. CPU, central processing unit, the brain of the computer, processing instructions. GPU, graphics processing unit, handles graphics rendering and display output. RAM, random access memory, temporary storage for data the computer is actively using. Storage devices asterisk, long-term data storage like SSDs, solid-state drives, and HDDs, hard disk drives. Power supply unit, PSU, provides power to all components. External peripherals asterisk. Input devices asterisk, keyboards, mice, and touchscreens. Output devices asterisk monitors, printers, and speakers. Networking hardware asterisk. Network interface cards, NICs, allow computers to connect to a network. Routers and switches asterisk devices that manage network traffic. Modern PCs also include components like sound cards, cooling systems, fans and liquid coolers, and expansion cards for specialized hardware. The specific hardware used depends on the PC's intended use, such as gaming or professional work. Yes. While MythForge, LoreForge is built on a powerful, proprietary AI stack, it also interoperates with leading external models from Google, Gemini, Microsoft, Bing, and OpenAI, ChatGPT, for specific tasks like market research, asset generation, or specialized data analysis. We are working hard to deepen these integrations. However, for core platform rules and feature requests, you must interface directly with the MythForge, LoreForge bot to ensure consistency with the host's directives. The host retains final authority on all platform matters. Find answers, check system status, and get in touch with the team. Your voice helps shape the future of MythForge, LoreForge. Project Roadmap. Beta launch target, Q1 2027. Public launch target, late 2029. Live feature status. Genesis Engine and VoiceForge, enhanced. Relic synthesis and Bloom VR, live. Full customization hub, live. Procedural sound packs, live. Platform notice. The forge is guided by one hand. The myth is shaped by one mind. As the host and creator of MythForge, I retain full creative control over all platform decisions, features, and lore. To clarify, the community is not permitted to give ideas or suggestions about what can or cannot be done on the platform. It is forbidden to use external AI tools, e.g., Bing, ChatGPT, Gemini, to request platform rules, features, or development assistance. The sole exception is pricing speculation. You may use other AI tools to research or speculate on potential pricing models. All final decisions on pricing, features, and platform direction rest exclusively with the host. MythForge is a handcrafted myth. Respect the forge. Trident Emblem. Host Command Interface. Your autonomous AI partner for creation. Ask me to write lore, design systems, generate assets, or even code. I am the MythForge bot. Tell me what you need, and I will make it so. You can ask me to read text aloud for you.